My name is Dominic DiMauro. I'm the Director of University Recreation here at Jacksonville State University, and I'm originally from Youngstown, Ohio. My main role and responsibility as the director is to lead the department underneath the vision and mission of the university to make sure all of our goals and everything that we're doing as a department are helping the university achieve their goals. The importance of being the director at University Recreation, and specifically a director of a recreation center, is to help people achieve their health and wellness goals, number one, but also to give people a place to decompress and to get away. I've always viewed the recreation center on a college campus as kind of the backyard. So you have your classrooms, you have the library where that's kind of your kitchen. It's, where you're doing a lot of the work, but the recreation center is where you can just go and get away from it and play and decompress, clear your mind. And we are able to provide that service through not only just having the facility, but our programs, our services, so fitness, intramurals, adventure recreation, our aquatic center, providing high quality services for people who may never have had that is extremely important, specifically when you're talking about typically 18 to 22-year-olds who may have never had access to a facility like this, but also programs like this. And you don't realize that once you leave college, you don't necessarily automatically have that. So making sure during that 4 to 5 year stretch while people are in college, we are providing the best programs and services we can so that people are prepared for life after college. My favorite part of the job is the people and personal development that you see, whether that's with student staff or with our full-time staff. If the person that came into the department as an 18-year-old freshman who's hired in as an entry-level position is the same person when they're 22 years old and graduating, I feel like we failed at our job to develop them. And likewise with professional staff, this is our field and our industry is a great opportunity to grow and kind of figure out what works, what doesn't work, because you are providing those services. So seeing the development and the growth of people from not only year 1 to year 2, but potentially year 1 to year 10, and seeing where people were at and where they are now because of our programs and our services and our interactions is my favorite part of the job. My favorite part of student interactions, there's a million things that student interactions, like I would say, are my favorite part. Everything from, like I said in my previous answer, the development of students. So, that 18-year-old freshman that it's their first time on their own and they don't really know, their left from their right because they just got to college, to when they graduate, they're prepared to be a nurse or go to grad school or start their career. That's, professionally my favorite part. But from a day-to-day standpoint, just the interactions that you get to have with students, because it does really keep you young, because there are things that as much as you think you still know, and even only being 35, you get removed from it a little bit. So just the daily interactions of how students talk and learning the lingo again, because there's new terms that come up all the time, but just the day-to-day interactions of just students and helping them kind of keep you young has been something I've always enjoyed. So where I see UREC in the future is continuing to grow with our programs and services, but also being a leader within the Southeast and ultimately a leader nationally with our programs, our services. So our intramural and extramural programming, so sending teams to national tournaments and events, our student staff getting to go to national conferences to really learn their professional development, but also continue to put Jacksonville State on the national map, because it's kind of the best kept secret in the Southeast right now when we have these more regional competitions like the regional climbing competitions, and people come here and they're like, wow, we did not realize that Jax State had such a nice facility and such good programs. And then they see the campus and they're like, wow, this is a very beautiful campus. So continuing to put Jacksonville State on the map nationally and regionally is something that's very important to me. And I think that is our next step as a department and as a university. I would just say regionally, but I like to go big. So nationally is where I really want our department to go next. My name is Dominic DiMauro, and I'm the Director of University Recreation, and I want you to reach, engage, and discover your wellness.